will preset, I don't know, flyable 100 maybe. .160 will do for the moment. Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization.
Land altitude set.
Energy ice.
As required.
Approach briefing.
Complete.
IAS and altimeter bugs.
Checked and set.
Confirm.
Set.
Confirm.
Set.
Confirm.
Set and cross-checked.
Confirm. Should be checked and set. Descent. Checklist complete.
That's what I said, you dumbass. Oh. He's, yeah, anyway. I fly quite a lot actually. There's 900 hour per year limit, so that's yeah, 900 hours flying time, and most of the time we are quite close to, well, between 750 and 900 hours max a year. So yeah, we do fly a lot, but that's once again, that's also like you know, the rules of the game in the airline industry. We are seen as pilots. We are seen as an expense for the company, and they'll try to squeeze as much as they can out of the workforce. Pilots, cabin crew, engineers, ground staff, everybody is kind of pushed to the limits and try to be made as productive as possible. It's all about the money, money, money. That's another song. It's all about the money, money, money. So I said the brief was complete. It was a lie because I didn't brief you guys. You should tell me, why are you not briefing me? I wait for a brief. I'm sucking on the briefing. I want you to brief me from A to Z. I'm not gonna brief you from A to Z. All I'll say is that we're going on that AirDAS arrival, and then radar vectors on right downwind for the LS01. And yeah, that'll be it initially. And the ILS, we've got the frequency set, the courses are set. We've got minima 350, and in case of a missed approach, it's 6,500 feet, and we follow the airnav. Auto brake 2, flap 30, reverse thrust. I'm not really sure how you do idle reverse on this simulator, so I'm not gonna bother. Deploy the whole reversers, make noise, burn fuel, yes. Well, you've done the calculation. So 900 hours a year of flying, that's 17 hours a week. That sounds about right. That's what our dear friend Mo from a very famous European airline once said. Oh, these pilots, they always complain they fly the equivalent of 18 hours a week, or they work the equivalent of 18 hours a week. What are they complaining about? Yep. Yep. Yeah, Zoop, I've been I'm usually putting the streams on the YouTube channel. So there's kind of two sides to the YouTube channel. There's the kind of usual simulator videos, different topics, different sides to the simulation, and also the streams. Yeah, the pilot job actually is not as glamour as it used to be. Like maybe I don't know, 20 years ago or something. You know, it's not like if you've seen the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, Catch Me If You Can. It's not like this. You know, you're not like going to these fancy places and chatting up the ladies and all that stuff. It's not like that anymore. You know, it's you're just working away, and yeah, it's not like that anymore. Oh, RBX Global is quite cool around here. It's a nice area of the world. Cape Town in South Africa. It's cool. Nice wine. I think I mentioned before in one of the streams, like, you know, try not to encourage the consumption of alcohol generally. I'm talking about wine again. Yeah, you can chat the crew up, but there are so many people like reporting, or some people, you know, will feel like like they are being harassed or something. So you have to be fairly gentle and watch. But yeah, there's always a little bit of banter, but. I don't know if you've ever seen that video somewhere online of those two stewardesses kind of. I'm gonna get banned for telling such a story, but yeah, there was a video at some point like around on the internet of these two girls, the flight deck, kind of dropping their like skirts and their bra in the flight deck, and the pilots were all like, "Oh, what is that? Oh, can I have a feel for that?" and all that stuff. That would never happen in a million years anymore. That's really a thing of the past. Whereas maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, these guys, the guys and the girls were quite relaxed. They were having fun, you know. Yeah, he could do a Tim Lancaster. Poor soul, that guy was really lucky actually, but very unfortunate first, but then very lucky, because that must be really scary stuff to be like blown out of the flight deck and just hanging by a thread. Really, that's really scary stuff. Ding dong. Is that the Tim Lancaster view? Maybe I'm not going to be able to do it. The aircraft is all the graphics are sharing there. Basically, the guy was like hanging around like this. Must have been terrible, poor guy. So I'm not talking about wine. I'm gonna talk about fruits and vegetables. I believe in this area they make. They have like nice apple trees and cherry trees and all sorts of nice goodies they produce. So yeah, but they also make wine. Yeah, I think the no smoking sign is on all the time. Yeah, because it's not allowed anymore, which is good actually. I'm not smoking, but I was going to sing again. It's terrible. FMC message. No. Okay. 250 knots. DISCO discount. We've not talked about that actually. I don't know why I'm singing this one. I was looking for, there's a FAOR there somewhere, which is a place where they do a lot of wine. Once again, I'm reiterating, I'm not promoting the consumption of wine. Oh, we passed that FAOR. It's a place called the Ceres, I think. It sounds a little bit Spanish. I think that whole area there on the mountains, beautiful area. Anyway, back onto the arrival. I forgot to look at the ground. The ground echo 1. Otherwise, go to the end. Yeah, well, maybe go. I'll go to break 3 then and try to vacate echo 1. Not sure what the distance is. Yeah, it should work out. Cool. Ten checks down.
10 checklist. Recall. 10 checklist complete.
Muchas gracias, amigo. Level change. So as we are going down to 5,000 feet, set the QNH 1013. Maeve, you're absolutely correct. There was actually a few weeks ago a thread on the AFSIP forum. I don't know if you visit the AFSIP forum, but I do on a regular basis. There was a thread of a guy asking, "Oh, do you switch on the center tank pumps when you take off?" And the answer is yes. Unless you have a very small quantity of fuel in the center tank tanks, but if you have On the 737, for example, I think it's about 500, 600 kilos, something like that. If you have a certain amount in the center tanks, the center tank pumps should be on. And it's exactly the same on the 777. And some people were talking, oh yeah, but what if the fuel is contaminated, or blah blah blah, or you have an engine failure, or, there's no such considerations. The center tank pumps provide the fuel to both engines, and the reason for that, when the 6 pumps are on, is that the center tank pumps output pressure is higher, so that's why they feed the engines when the other pumps are on, if you see what I mean. But if you have fuel in the center tanks, they need to be on only when there's a very small quantity. When there's a small quantity, then you don't put them on, because then you might have like a warning that you're running out of fuel in the center tanks, and obviously the main tank pumps will take over, but then you will get like a warning and stuff like that, and that's a distraction. So that's why you don't put the center tank pumps when you've got only a tiny bit of fuel in the middle. But otherwise, if you have a certain quantity of fuel, then you put them on. That's not exactly like the, is it called the table in Cape Town? I can't remember. But that's that mountain table there thingy is very nice. The whole area is very nice there. So yeah, you always empty the center tank first, and then the wings. So I'll take a little vector. You can see the airport in the distance. So we've got CTI, is that the ident? Should be at 210 knots, come back on the speed. CTI, yeah, is the ident. Fantastic. So we've got the ILS frequency set, we've got the CTI set, the standby ADI, the courses are good, so we can do the approach checklist. Approach checklist.
Altimeters and instruments.
Set and cross-checked.
Approach frequencies.
Checked and set.
Approach checklist complete.
So what I'll do now, because the FMC is giving us it's a vector, the next well, the active leg is vectors, so that doesn't really provide much guidance. What I'll do is that I'll extend the center line from the CI 001, so we'll put the CI 01 on top, and then the course here it says 010, so I'll set 010. You can see 010 here, 010 here as well. So we'll set it in the intercept course space here. and execute, and it's now drawing the extended center line all the way for like miles and miles, but we're gonna use just the end of it. Now we're turning downwind, 190. Can descend to 3,000 feet. Am I still on, guys? It's becoming a little bit quiet. Oh yeah, it looks like I'm still on, okay. Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1 selected.
That's the airport back there. Mountains. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. Flaps 5.
Flaps 5 selected.
Yeah, the nitrogen in the center tank is to reduce the flammability of any kind of leftover fuel. Because after that TWA, which supposedly exploded in flight due to hot vapors, and also I think there was a short circuit. So yeah, it's to the nitrogen, from what I understand, is to reduce the flammability of any leftover fuel or vapors, whatever it is. Oh, cool. I love football as well. Ala Madrid, I am Madrid. Well, I'm not particularly a fan of Real Madrid, but I thought I would do a little song. Show my knowledge of football. So the indications are correct. Vorlock and glide slope armed. Chaser. I don't want this. Quite looking forward to the football in the next 10 days or so. It's a Euro Championship. Be good fun. So localizer and glide slope capture, 6,500 feet. Set. And the runway heading. On the 777 the runway heading is set automatically. But on the 737 you've got to do it manually. Right. Gear down.
Gear speed check. Going down.
Flaps 15.
Flaps 5 selected.
Landing flow.
Okay. Cabin crew seat 4 landing.
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30 selected.
Landing checklist.
gear down and secured.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
On.
Recall.
Checked.
1000. Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down. Down.
Auto brake.
As required. Set.
Now set. Flaps. Landing lights.
On.
Landing checklist complete.
Here comes the motion. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Cheek.
Minimums.
Landing. Buggeration. Well,
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
cool. Welcome to Cape Town. So I'll vacate the next left. Here we are. Clean up.
Master caution, anti-ice reset.
Cool, here we are. That was not too bad. Welcome to Cape Town. Start the APU.
APU.
I'll taxi to one of those gates there.
APU start switch.
Not gonna
Selected.
go
On.
very far. Everyone's alive. There's nobody around. Now we'll go straight here. Right here, right there. Taxi in flow.
Okay. Clear right.
Clear left.
We have a
Taxi in flow.
Okay. Clear right.
Clear left, whatever. So 2 blues, 1 red. Here we are. Wait for 10%. The anti-cold comes off. The seatbelt sign can come off. A very warm welcome to Cape Town. A little bit late, like always on these flights, but all safe and in one piece. So thank you very much, guys, for sticking around with me today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna stop here and wish you all the best. If you for those of you who just joined us, and if you enjoyed the stream, you can hit the follow button. I'll see you very soon for a new episode of the Sim Adventures. So once again, thank you very much, guys. Have a good day, and I will see you soon. Thank you. No problem, Maeve. Thanks. See you soon. Goedemiddag. Tot ziens. You're welcome, Kimosh. All safe and sound. Safe and sound. Another song. Sorry, it's I can't help it. Anyway, thank you again, and see you soon. See you next time. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah, I'll see you soon. Anyway, and thanks for joining me today. See you. Bye bye.